anything else until that particular art piece is done, because that's something that I believe that God told me to do, or whatever other artists out there. So it's I don't want to call it a feeling, but it's almost like you can't do anything else until that is done.
Right.
I don't know how to really describe it, but it's like tugging on my heart, tugging on my spirit to get it done, and like I need to get it done. And so
being receptive to the spirit and listening and being connected and being guided by the spirit in order to complete that project. It's all about being connected and being obedient and hearing what God is telling you to do to relieve some of the burden and stress that you may put yourself up under. That's what that is. It's all about being connected.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially talking about being, if you guys don't mind, I did mention earlier in the, on the show that I do have my own visions, I do have my own creations, and to throw out there, I do have a book out there that I worked on.
I'll just get ready.
I was going to ask him that. I was going to ask you that.
Okay. So I do have my own book out there. It's called Dark Skin, Light Skin. And it's like a children's book, but I think it's a whole family book. It's a family book for the family as well. But Dark Skin, Light Skin is pretty much about two young girls who are, one is of course is dark skin, one of course is light skin, and they're at odds with each other because of their skin color. But towards the end of the book, there's a very beautiful twist in the book, and it's a very beautiful ending. I'm not going to give it all away, but you can definitely find the book on Amazon.com. You can either look up my name, Ajay Herndon, or just look up the book Dark Skin, Light Skin on Amazon, and you should be able to find it there. Or you can go on my website and look up the title and then go back to Amazon and, look for it. But it's a really good book. I do go there with the stereotypes. It has a lot of little humor in it. So really, go if you want to support, my business, or you just want to support another black person, or just support an artist at work, definitely go cop the book, check it out, tell your family and friends about it. It's a really good read. And plus, there will be a book. It's not necessarily a book just for girls, but I'm definitely will be working on some stuff working in for young men as well, because I noticed there's not a lot of stuff for young black men today. So I feel one of my duties as an artist is to get things out there for young black men as well. So where boys can, open up books and see themselves and see representation of themselves as well, in a whole different light. So, there's a lot of work that I got going on.
Now,
it's a little bit.
Now, is that
I've been involved with Dr. Mulligan and Black Writers on Tour. Tell us a little bit about what Black Writers on Tour is.
Okay, well, Black Writers on Tour and the Southern California Business Expo is a convention that Dr. Mulligan holds on every year, every year in April. This year is going to be on April 21st. It starts at 9 to 6. And it's pretty much where artists from all over, the United States come together and, sell their books, show off their new books. Businesses, local businesses come and sell their items, promote their businesses. You get all types of people from all type of walks, from all walks of life coming to the, convention. And I've been a featured artist at this convention a couple of times. I was featured there in 2013, also in 2015, and I'll also be a featured author again this year as well. So,
oh wow,
yeah, I try to put myself out there. This time I'm really doing it big though. 2013 and in 15 I was more of a featured illustrator. Then I was just trying to, I was really just getting my name out there as an illustrator. But this time around, I'm really putting myself there, not just only as an illustrator, but also as an author, as a creator as well. So, this time people will be able to see a work that I came up with. I'm always working on everybody else's book, and I used to get a lot of clients that people just ask me when we're coming out with your book. So now I have a couple of books out. I also have my first superhero book out It's called Decapolis, and it's for people who need to understand what Decapolis is. It's actually a city in the Bible, and it stands for 10 cities. And the way how I came up with that name is a family member of mine. I was looking for a name for my superhero, brand, because you got DC, you got Marvel, and she just said, "How about Decapolis?" And I was like, "Well, what is Decapolis?" And she told me what it stood for, and the name stuck with me. And she gave me that name years ago. So, and trust me, I have tried to change it. I've tried to look for names, and somehow Decapolis won't go nowhere. So I just take it as the Lord wanted me just to keep it with that name, and I'm gonna keep it there. So I do have my own superhero book. It's pretty much a book just describing what Decapolis is all about. And plus, I have a coloring book to go with it. It's pretty much a coloring book of all, some of the superhero characters. So I have so many. And the goal, for that is, just to get it out there so people know that these are some new superheroes that will be coming out real soon. To have a much bigger goal, for, my superhero characters and things like that. So,
now, with
look out for the name J. Herndon, just look out for that name. You don't see that name in life.
Will your characters be African American characters or different colors?
Well, actually, you know what? It's crazy that you asked that, because at one point I was worried that all my characters look black, even my white characters look black. So, and I was really worried about that, because I was like, do I have enough white people? Do I have enough this? Do I have enough that? And now, like I said, ever since, Black Panther came out, I'm not ashamed to have black characters.
Right.
I'm not, so majority of my characters are black. So when black people, or when people just in general, or people of color open up my books that will be coming out soon with, and they will see those characters, they will see a majority of a lot of African American or just black characters or people of color, period. So not only, because even though Black Panther is a mainstream character now, thanks to Disney and the Marvel Universe, even though Black Panther have been around for years, but it's opening up a door for other creators to bring in their black superheroes as well. Because there's more black superheroes than Black Panther, and then the ones that, that are mainstream. There are black characters that I haven't even been heard of yet. So I just really feel that now is the time where, young kids can crack open a book and see a superhero character and say, "Mommy, Daddy, I want to be this character for Halloween." Or, "Mommy, Daddy, this is me. This look like me." And, they're black like me. So I really think that's an amazement and a really amazing project to really have on, on your plate, to be as an artist, to be able to bring that to the forefront. So, once again, I'm very grateful to God, and plus I'm really grateful for the Black Panther movie, because it really just let me know I don't have to be, ashamed to have all black characters, because, us as a people, we are very talented.
AJ, I was just reading, you guys, look, I want you guys to check out that, light skin, dark skin book. I'm looking at it right, or dark skin, light skin, actually. And he says, and he spells his name like he says, AJAE. AJAYE. And this is a line from that book. This is the opening line from that book. It says, I guess it's centered on a character named Alexis, right?
Yes.
And it says, "Hi there, I'm Alexis Jones. My parents and I live in the suburbs. I love mathematics and science. I love my dark skin and dreadlocks. I have dark eyes and I love my color, my dark skin." And that's saying something. That really is saying something about because me and my wife did something a while back ago called Dark Skin Girl. And although her first part of it was dark skinned girl, and then I rebutted on her saying why I love the dark skinned girl. So we done something like that a while back ago as a Valentine's thing, and
Right.
It's amazing. It's amazing how, with this being Black History Month, if you think back 40 years ago, you wouldn't dare come out with a book like that.
You know what's so crazy is I had this book. Me and my mom, we wrote this book together. Like, you know, I want to say 4 years ago, and I want to say last year is when I finished the book. And I had a chance to work with a friend on her book. And once again, just like how God moves on you to do this book. I mean, when God moved in my spirit to do this book, I mean, when I couldn't even concentrate in school at the time because I was like, okay, I have to get this book done. I have to do it. I have to do it. And like I said, all in God's time is all the perfect timing. The book really goes there. The book really goes there. When I say I put in the stereotypes, I played on the stereotypes, it really does go there. But what I wanted to show in the book is the representation of both parents in a household, that all Black folks don't have to live in the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all Black folks are very prominent, you know, successful. We are more than just gangsters, drug walkers, dope dealers.
Right.
You know, just,
stereotypes.
You know, all the bad stigma. There's very positive. It's a very positive message in the book. So I wrote it, yes, I was writing it towards, you know, Black girls in general, because I noticed a lot of Black girls go through the dark skin, light skin issue.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much as boys. I truly believe, you know, us as men, we kind of go through more of a peer pressure issue. We kind of go through more of what it is to be a man type of issue. So a book will be coming out like that for young men. But this one was really, you know, close to the heart because it really speaks on skin color. And I just want, you know, all the young sisters and even adult women out there to know that it doesn't matter what skin color you are, you're beautiful, period. You know, being Black, we come in all different shades and colors.
Right.
So, you know, there's no difference. You know, we're all the same.
Now, who's your publicist? Who published the book for you guys?
I actually published through CreateSpace. Basically, publishing a book is really easy now.
I think I used them.
Dr. Milligan would help me out with my publishing as well, because she has her own company called Professional Publishing House.
Mm-hmm.
But since she taught me the rope, basically Doc wants me to have my own business, so she's teaching me how to do my own business. So, but definitely, I did, you know, get some help from CreateSpace, but actually, you know, AJ Graphics is the publisher of the book.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm using CreateSpace. I think that's who I'm using also, because it helps you with the editing. Yeah. It helps you with editing and all that.
Right. Yeah.
And then it helps you with your IBSN number when you get finished and all that stuff. So,
all of that.
Yeah.
All of that. I recommend that to anybody who's a beginning author who's just now trying to, you know, just do it on their own. Anybody who's doing self-publishing, CreateSpace is a perfect outlet to go to. Very perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and it's easy.
Anything else.
And it's very easy. Also, I'm using it for my first book, and I've been writing for.
Yeah.
I've been writing. I'm writing a book of memoirs, and I've been on it for years. So the good thing about a book of memoirs is just a book of memory, and you don't have to start at no specific point in time. But you have to make sure that everything is correct, you know, and you have to get permission from a lot of people and different things. Yeah. So man, you got a lot of talent, man. I'm looking at I'm following. So we definitely gonna talk for the near future. But I'm following, ladies and gentlemen. I'm following his work, and I'm looking at that book. I want to encourage. I want to encourage all mothers and fathers to grab that book, that dark skin, light skin book. It's only, I believe, I'm looking at a $7.90 price off of Amazon. Maybe a little bit more, but that's the price I'm seeing currently. And support. You know, now this is Black History Month. Now is the time to support especially our young Black artists and our young Black men and women who are doing something positive, you know, and they're doing positive. So now, do you have a number? Do you have a number? Do you have a number that if a person want to call you right now, say they got some work right now and they want to call you? Do you have?
Yeah, of course.